So you know me and Gully got a reason this morning and the show me say, J.A. you know say, I feel like I have to do something for the earth.
Wesinko, thank you so much, Mr. Mafood and the whole Wesinko team. I really appreciate this for my foundation.
But Foota hype, you me come out. I am so glad and grateful that you never prayed for Jamaica when Melissa was planning to make a landfall.
You understand if it's Jamaica. You understand, but when it's Haiti, no, it's curses because they do voodoo. That's what came out of your mouths. But now all of a sudden it's all of the Caribbean needs to band together as one. Where was that energy when it was for us?
When this guy foreign, I'm going to meet up with world leaders and tell them, say, him have one city, he want to make a Jamaica by 2030.
We get oats, sugar, lasco, bread.
So in the aftermath of the passing of Hurricane Melissa, my people, a powerful category 5 storm that hit the west end of the island, with that observe online where a lot of people is, pointing fingers and basically calling out people, especially like entertainers. I get to me and say, yeah man, people that say, where this man there, where that man there. I would say like two prominent names where come up in a lot of conversations where they talk about the likes of Vybz Kartel and Mavado. However, Vybz Kartel will quickly shut down that narrative. Basically, I make the people know say, yo, me a forward at Jamaica soon. So if a man wants something to talk about, then him go find something else to talk about. But we don't see, the likes of Mavado name in a lot of conversation as well. Where the gully there and all of them things, they owe him silence so and all of that, my people. Get to me and say, yeah man, we don't even see man even make vlog title and say, yo, we Mavado, we gully there and all of them things there. See, that's something me kind of tell the people them say, yo, if stop do still. But anyways, I don't know people are people and people are do what them do. However, we get some updates from the gully side as it relates to what is being planned and so forth. So that's where J.A. is specifically stating that Mavado's plan to, chuck in a couple truckload of stuff, my people. You get to me I say, and in the meantime, between time, while that process, himself, J.A. is, catering to about 50 homes and so forth. So him personally would get some stuff as well. So you don't know that is where the gully side I deal with. In case man out here I wonder why the premium people, take a look at this video.
Hey then, so what you are going on? J.A. from over the near to gully side, Dapper Nation, the same operation. See? So me and Gully got a reason this morning and the show me say, J.A. say, I feel like I have to do something for the hurricane victim them. So I send out few trucks and things to the relief, you see me? And do the right thing. So I feel good when me hear that and I say, even though one gully side and the G do that, I say, I want to do something for my own as a mate because I have some family will get affected in the hurricane, but I can't just look out for them alone. I go look out for at least 50 homes, and that I tell myself. So you see me, so I decide to gather up some things and I get 55 litres of water, I get some crackers, you understand? Hard crackers, cream crackers, you understand? I get oats, sugar, lasco, bread, cornflakes, syrup, tin mackerel, sardine.
Well, that is what is going on in here. Get to me and say, yeah man, and as me say, I think what them have to take into consideration is the fact that not because a man no put on a camera and say him a do this or do that immediately, it no mean say him nah go do nothing at all or him nah do nothing. You see, you have everybody were different. Yeah, we have some people where decide that them are go put on them camera. Nothing wrong with that. I have some people where I go just do what them are do. So I don't think it's a case where no man supposed to call out no man or whatever. And at the end of the day, as me say, if a man can do it today and he can do it next week, I think it will still be appreciated because I don't think this is a 1 day thing or a 2 day thing. You see it. So, at the moment, as I say, big up to the gully side and where them are deal with. So if a man I wonder, I think them can stop with them type of, negative energy there towards the entertainer them people. You see it. So that. And also we have to big up the likes of D-Angel as well. I can tell me I say, yeah man, from we see the whole thing go on, we see D-Angel get busy. And when it comes down to D-Angel, she's not no stranger to, helping out and all of them things. She actually has a foundation and she always do them work. Yeah. So when things like this happen, you go right in an Angel comfort zone as you know the entertainer go always bring to action and the way she had to help out. So with that say, you know, she has say she get some stuff from Wisinko and you know she make things happen people. So this is like you know when the angel are deal with. Check it out quickly.
Tissue, see tissue them a San Marina. Tissue. One of the clothes them a drop out. It's a baby clothes. Them are baby clothes. Clothes them here. Clothes. Big people clothes. Baby clothes. The baby them. Yeah, remember I say baby them too. Come. San Marina. See it ya? We have them. You're not so for tissue. San Marina paper products. You understand them? Proud sponsor. One of my proud sponsors. Wisinko. We're picking up Wisinko products right now. Big up the whole of Wisinko. Big up Mr. Mavado and the whole Wisinko team. One Angels Foundation. You understand? I said one the angel. Right there. Wisinko. Thank you so much, Mr. Mavado and the whole Wisinko team. I really appreciate this for my foundation. Thank you so much. Come and go this. Video my box them. This what I talk about. Wisinko, big up on yourself. One Wisinko, never two. So people, who know what to do? Who don't know what to do? Support Angels Foundation. You understand what I say? Help to build back Jamaica to the land we all know. Alright?
So yeah, my people, big up to the angel. And also, my people, I see a video of a Asian girl. And trust me, for her argument where she have to put forward towards Jamaica getting so much help is totally unbelievable, my people. She is stating that the Asians will not cheer for Jamaica because when Jamaica, things reach Haiti, like you know the likes of hurricane and all of them things, the Jamaicans is you know condemning Haiti as them voodoo and all of that, my people, which is news to me as a Jamaican. You get to me? I say, yeah, man, but you have to actually listen exactly what this woman is saying. We can't believe my ears at all, my people. Check it out.
The slogan can never be one great Caribbean until you acknowledge all of the anti-Haitian shit that you've said about Haiti. In the midst of the aftermath that took place from the catastrophic devastation of Hurricane Melissa for both Jamaica and Haiti, you see a lot of people from the Caribbean talking about it and basically, you know, sending out their prayers and sending out their best wishes and everything like that. However, I recall a time when it was just Haiti that was going through all of these type of things, and there weren't so many kind wishes. In fact, there were people stating that we deserve this because we're cursed, that is because of voodoo. And now all of a sudden, everybody understands the concept of a natural disaster, that it just happens. Ironically, you've always understood the concept behind a natural disaster. You understood when it was Puerto Rico. You understood. You understand if it's DR. You understand if it's Jamaica. You understand, but when it's Haiti, no, it's cursed. It's because they do voodoo. That's what came out of your mouths. But now all of a sudden, it's all of the Caribbean needs to band together as one. Where was that energy when it was for us? Where are the videos of you guys saying that Jamaica's cursed? That it's because Jamaica does obia? Where are the videos? Where's that energy? If you are noticing the lack of presence in Haitians actually coming out and supporting Jamaicans publicly during this time, this is the reason why. I'm not saying that it's right, but it stems from somewhere. It comes from somewhere. Us Haitians wanting to distance ourselves from Jamaica, it comes from this. Because when it was Haitians, Jamaicans were laughing at us, saying that we deserved everything that we had coming because we were cursed, because we did voodoo. So just earlier this year, Jamaican refugees were seeking asylum in Jamaica. And you know what Jamaicans were saying? Get these Haitians out of our country. Get them out of our country. They're going to come over here and bring their gang stuff. They're going to come over here and bring their voodoo. Get them out of our country. That's what Jamaicans were saying. This is the country that is the closest in proximity to Haiti outside of DR. You understand? But this is what our brothers and sisters, this is what our cousins, this is what our neighbors were saying. So now when it comes to the whole, oh, we all need to band together, us Haitians are a little bit hesitant. We are. I have respect for Jamaica because I have respect for the ancestors of Jamaica. I don't really care too much about the current descendants of today. Outside of the people that I know that are exceptions to the rule, who have actually done the work to deconstruct that anti-Haitian rhetoric, that mindset, I don't really have much care for the current descendants of Jamaica today. The ancestors of Jamaica, however, they respected Haiti. They showed Haiti love. They showed Haitians love. They were true allies to Haitians. The Jamaicans of today, mm-mm. And what's even crazier to me is even though Haiti doesn't have much right now, we have the experience of being hit by catastrophic natural disasters, meaning we have the advice to be able to give to Jamaica right now. If only Jamaica actually worked on their part, on their end, in actually keeping the alliance that both of our ancestors worked so hard to establish. If the current Jamaicans of today didn't allow the colonizers, the British, to come in and just make them bad mind. If only. But here's the thing though. I know just like my Haitian people, the Jamaican people will find their way. They will find their way. They will. It's just, I know for a fact we both would have been able to find our way a lot faster if we were able to be united. But until that mindset, that anti-Haitian xenophobia that you have that runs rampant in the country of Jamaica, until that actually dies, it's never going to happen. It's never going to be one big Caribbean, okay? So go ahead and just say, pray for Jamaica, because I know that's really what you want to say. You really just want to say, pray for Jamaica.
So yeah, my people, that is what the lady is saying, and to me, that argument is, just to spread further division between the Caribbean, and to me, is utter garbage. And me don't know, probably she see 5 comments online from some people with profiles that them are Jamaican or whatever, and I use it to speak for 2 or 3 million people. But me can tell her, say right now, if you go up on the ground of Jamaica, there is nobody in a Jamaica taking up 80 concern upon them head for reach so far for condemn them when anything happen to them people. As a matter of fact, with all of the gang conflict and so forth, we not even have to talk about what people thinking of their mind, officially actions and so forth. We see where Jamaica sent soldiers to Haiti, and these soldiers are still in Haiti even when Hurricane Aguana or whatever. So I am not sure what she's talking about with people and what type what part of Jamaica people basically are campaign against Haiti and whatever my people. So I know say boy, social media is not a real place as well the people would say, because as me say, there is I can bet she never set foot in a Jamaica. So if you speak for 2.5 million to 3 million people, I say that is our thinking to Jamaica towards Haiti my people. Boy, it really a news to me. And hopefully that is not the average Asian mentality towards Jamaica for real, what she has say. I get the way I say, yeah, me not even go try to hold that against Haiti itself, because probably she just take up what she had take up and put it cross as if she speak for the entire Haiti. So, we not even put her on practice, my people, but we just show the type of meds where certain people would have even in the middle of the storm, people out there are push bitterness and negativity. You get the way I say, my people. I understand when it comes down to Jamaica, once may feel envious because a lot of people and a lot of countries rush into hell. But come on, it's Jamaica. You get the way I say, and we see the impact of Jamaica globally, whether in our good times or bad times. I just say go. You get the way I say, so I don't think we can, because a lot of people are rush help, you are going to use it for beat with as if something bad or whatever. But anyways, my people, we can't even to elaborate on that, even though we don't elaborate on it long enough still. But but I also see where a Rastaman is basically, because that's where Foota hype, basically explain why him say him not pray for Jamaica and so forth. However, that explanation is not good enough for this Rasta bridging, as him not blaze a fire say, him did need no prayers from Foota hype. It's a good thing him not pray, or else the entire Jamaica would have done and all of that, my people. Check it out.
So this is not even a laughing matter or a matter to smile about, because Jamaica has been going through some real and truly turbulent time right now. But Foota hype, you may come out. So come to the forefront. Come to the front of the line. I am so glad and grateful that you never prayed for Jamaica when Melissa was planning to make a landfall. I am so happy that you did not pray for Jamaica, because I don't know what Jamaica would be like right now if you did pray for Jamaica. There will be no more Jamaica if you did pray for Jamaica. But you know what's funny about all of this? No phone will left from here and go away and throw a stone behind you and say, no, now come back here. I want to hear Jamaicans, you know, and Jamaica, you know. You don't dislike Jamaica. You are not patriot. You are not a patriot of your own country and of your own people. You are a house slave. See, what you do, you like the idea of a Jamaica, of being a Jamaican. You like the idea. Because when you go there in the world, when you go there in the world, guess what going on? People treating you like royalties. People treating you like royalties. That is the idea of what you love. And as a Jamaican, we all know, say boy, we set a lot of trend out there in the world for others to follow, and other people and other countries to follow. A lot of people out there want to be like us. So those are the ideas they want to love. But you don't have no love at all for Jamaica. Right now, if push come to shove and don't forget deported, come back a yard, no found unalive on yourself. And no found have a heart attack or mad out. It doesn't matter how hard things are over there. We don't know. And now come back here. No bent on that, so I'm not coming back here. See? Now I can safely say that Foota Hype, you Foota Hype are not a good person. You are corrupt. Just like a lot of other people. Because you have a platform that is very huge, where you can encourage the youth them from stop fighting or whatever it may be, or being a transmission or whatever fig it is. See? But instead, what you do? You crucify. You have to beat and teach. You ever hear about beat and teach? You have to learn to beat and teach. You can't just beat alone. You beat people down to the ground, so they reach underneath the ground. No. You are living into a country where there's so many different corruption out there. Even right in your surroundings right now as we speak. I can bet say, in the scheme or upon the apartment where you live, whole heap of corruption out there. Whole heap of corruption. But we don't talk about these things. You don't talk about them something there. See? You talk about things where, you know what I mean, where you not even know of. You not even know why the youth them are behave the kind of way there. Remember say gun no make you so, you know. And gun cannot pick up itself and go hurt anyone, you know. Unless it's someone do it, you know. And every country you have corruption. Every country you have wickedness go on there. Pitney and missing, woman and missing, you know, all of these things. People get unalive. You have gun violence. A lot of crazy things has been taking place. Why not talk about the war then we are going out the road out there in the world? And those are some of the things that we need to talk about too. You don't think so? Those are some of the things that you need to talk about as well. See? You need to talk about some of them corruption that were going out there in the world. And that is my 2 cents.
Say, my people, that is where the bridging as it relates to Foota Hype and Foota Hype's commenting on. I am not sure what are your thoughts and your views. You get to me? I say, yeah, man. And also, when I see our next bridging basically have a suggestion where he's stating that him feel like artists will have visa and so forth. The quickest way for, you know, drum up even some support for down west is for like keep a concert over in the US. I get to me as some people, and he's stating that people have like them like $50, $100 and so forth. You know, them ways of contributing it just for like buy a ticket to the show and so forth. And him think that it would have worked out. And to me, it's a great suggestion. And of course, me I go encourage to take a listen to what he's saying and tell me all the thing. Check it out.
Yeah, I said to it. Fellow entertainers them. Both fellow entertainers like my entertainer, but the entertainers them from Jamaica. We have access to America, you know? Yeah, access to America. Like, you have no visa now. Yeah, you can't do so much right now for help by the country, because musical power, you see me? And as a great man said, music alone shall live, you see? And right now, the west side, because I'm not going to say Jamaica, because Jamaica spirit always up, but the west side of Jamaica right now, they're on a look downhill. You see me? Look at darkness over there, shadow over there, you know, but we know it's not going to be forever, you see it? But when I say, yo, artists, when you come together, dog, and put together something quick, somebody just come together and sort out something quick in the diaspora, you see me? Especially New York. I know Philly people in the far from New York, they will come over here. Jersey people, Connecticut people, you see me? Boston, all of them people will come on New York. Find something and put on something, man, and make it be a Jamaica concert, man, you see me? Yeah, man, really for Jamaica. All of the people there, they really want to support, but them support not big. Because nobody now really want to send no $50 to give nobody, or no $100 to give nobody will lose their roof, you see me? But at least them could have paid to come at the concert and they add to another man 50 and add to another man 100 and they add. You get me I come from? Yeah. Just put on a concert, they DJ them, man. If I ever want a plane ticket money, you can take back out of the money, man. But just put on a free concert over here. Who there, just run in and do the thing. And who not there and a forward in, can just hold back on the ticket money back and forth and just come do it for the people. Because the fans will pay for come soon. And I have a couple island people, because remember, Jamaica the #1 island in the Caribbean. So all the island people that are willing to support on, but them they even know how to support on, you see me? So them look $50 ticket there, because we don't want to go too hard for the ticket there, you get me? And come do it, man. Do it. I tell you now, it's going to work. Just come keep a show where it's like the relief, you get me? Yeah. One of them show the way you know say, yo, we support the victim, the people that go through the hurricane in Jamaica, you get me I come from? Just come keep one of them show them, man. Like, give back to Jamaica, man, and the people them down the way suffer from this hurricane. You get me I come from? We can do it. And millions of dollars show you have to turn over that. Who have the power, put it together and make it work. When you do that, the diaspora want support. Everybody support not big enough. Some people shame. They send $50, that's why they're not sending it. But they're not afraid to buy one ticket with the $50. You get me I come from? When you just do it, man. Do it. Trust and believe me. Do it. Who can do it? Do it. Who have the power for do it? Do it.
So yeah, my people, that is what the brethren are saying. I'm not sure what are your thoughts and your views, but I don't know when it comes on to the ones them, everybody have them own movements and engagement and so forth. So hopefully, you have a couple where me hold that type of mate. So we will see how it go in the near future still, my people. You get me? I say, yeah, man. And also with us here, brethren, blast the narrative of hurricanes are being sent by the government or whoever else, US or whoever else them are accused in a Jamaica for quote-unquote build smart city and so forth. He is stating that that is not making any sense. And, if that is the case and so forth, if that wouldn't be like a terroristic move, since the whole some even neighboring islands would mash up on them thing, them people. I want to take a listen at how he would explain and detail it out. Check it out.
Only Scar Foreign are going to meet up with world leaders and tell them, say, him have one city he want to make a Jamaica by 2030. And him need, but people live there, so he need to get rid of the people them off island, so him can fulfill the 2030 plan. So, and the people them say, say it costs about 30 to 40 people or 100 people life. And they say, no matter, man, we just want to get rid of the people them off island. And so we can come up with an earthquake, a hail of fire, or a tsunami or a storm. And the people them say, alright, Mr. Oldest, we can storm season come up, so we can come up with a storm. You know, it'll mash up Jamaica, but it'll come from other country first. And then after I left Jamaica, got to other, got Cuba, got Haiti, and then come back America pound way. So you want that? And you say, yeah man, do that man, that can work. You know, some people are got dead. But we need to get this place clear off, this land clear by 2030 so we can start smart city. You know what I say? And but it'll cost you more. So how much a storm cost? We make a storm, how much money Andrew only spend to make that storm, yeah, so you can go to Jamaica, clean out the whole of city so you can start build in 2030 plan. You see me? And these are the mentality of Jamaica. And I mean wish some of these Jamaican people, some of these people, we should depend on a plantation same way. Because people are going through a crisis in Jamaica right now and then depend on social media every day. Still a talk about 2030 plan. If 2030 plan will come in effect, nobody can stop it. No can tap it. So what I say? People need help, and before they try to help on the family and friends of Jamaica or just help people who they can attack nonsense and rubbish. In a crisis like this, we still can't come in on yourself, on a human self. I say, alright, the country I go through something which I help them, no man. What type of mentality you have as a people? You know, no human side, all when you there roadside like a dog, nobody know to help someone, you know, man. Because we see we are going in the country with the people, they may lose everything and still attack rubbish about 2030 plan. You can't tap it if it happen. Because you're not just a sheep with no power. Black people now no power. And nothing to stop anything we are going in the world. Because all of them do attack. There is no unity and power among black people. So anything come up, any plan the people them have when it affect black people, I go affect black people. There is nothing you can do about it. Because there is no unity among the black race. So all of them do talk with no action and coward. Help somebody. That's what the country need right now. The country not need no bag of lipping and chasing and chatting. People need help. And still find distraction same way. I talk about something you can't stop. And I'm not hide we are going in the world, you know. We help somebody in the meantime. You see it? Look where the black race at. Every other country step in and help. But what we not do? Chat. 2030 plan. Smart city. What is a smart city? How a smart city I go look? So Andrew go foreign. If you go buy storm. If you mash up other country. Mash up Jamaica for one city. Go Cuba, mash up Cuba, go mash up Haiti, and then go America, go mash up America. You don't know where else it is now. I go, I saw Andrew cruel for one city, for mash up so much country, just for one city. God help on us soul, man. I tell you, say, brother.
So, hey, my people, so that is what the regional say, you know. He's stating that it's utter madness the people them out there are medicine. You get to me and say, yeah, man, that is his view. And also, last but not least, when I say our next brethren would detail out why there is, it seems as if in some cases there is a political undertone to the whole thing. He's stating that this thing has always been political and so forth. So when we see a little politics that play here and there, probably we don't stress ourselves too much. You see, it would have taken time to explain in details why he said that. I'm going to take a quick listen.
Yeah, Melissa has come and gone, leaving in its wake, a wrath of destruction. I'm going to do two videos, a before and a after Melissa. So here's before Melissa. Now, about a week or more, right, the warnings were being issued. The development of the system was being announced. And, credit to the weather people. For the most part, they were correct, with the exception of certain details. All right. There's lots of speculations out there as to how this system came about. Some people are saying it's man-made and not other things. I'm not going to join the conspiracy theorists to say that it was man-made. However, for the person who are laughing at those who are saying so, I want to stop. There is sufficient evidence out there to suggest that men can in fact create hurricanes. In the same way that they can disturb the ozone layer to cause climate change. In the same way that they can do cloud seeding to induce rainfall and other things. Yes, it can happen. There are labs out there right now that are doing exactly that. I'm not saying that this Melissa was one of them, but I'm saying that the possibility is there and the evidence is out there to support that. So don't laugh. All right. Now, leading up to the hurricane, the week or so warning was sufficient for some things, for individuals, but for some things it just wasn't. And the cleaning of drains, for example, and gullies. And I'm going to touch on two, because we deal with the major now. We're not talking about little culverts and them stuff. We're talking about major gullies now. Sandy Gully, McGregor Gully, them big gully there. Right? Now, as a Works Minister, Mr. Morgan, came out saying that people were saying that they should clean all the way down to the sea. And it would take about 5,000 trucks and this and that and how long it would take. Possibly true. What they did was to cut a passageway, basically, in the gully to help to lead the water away. I don't think that was sufficient, that if the water came with sufficient force, that would have helped any at all. But who knows? I'm not an expert. What I'm about to say, though, is that there are certain variables that are fixed. For example, hurricane season. There are 6 months of the year that are designated hurricane season, June to November inclusive. Historical data would show that the most devastating hurricanes would occur between August and October. So it's August, September, October. So 3 months out of the 6 months are the devastating period. Knowing all of that, I am saying that if we make preparations for the cleaning of those gullies once every year, so somewhere between May and June, the start of the season, every year we clean those gullies. Mr. Morgan couldn't be talking about 5,000 trucks and all of those things. Why? If you look in the gullies and see the trees that were in the gullies, those trees take years to grow to those sizes. So it tells you that no cleaning was being done in that section. There are sections of the gully that are being cleaned for sure, but that section, right, is not being cleaned. The section down to Sea View, there's not clean, none at all. Now, I'm going to use an analogy to show you how that would have been alleviated if we do the yearly cleaning. Let us say you have a loan to repay, $30,000 a month for argument's sake. This month you never pay the loan. So come next month, you have $60,000 to pay, which is much harder, right? You couldn't pay 30, so more than likely you're not going to be able to pay 60. So you're not paying none. You go to the third month, you now have $90,000 to pay. And the next thing you know, it reach a mountain and you can't manage it, and them start write you and threaten for all kind of something, come seize all of your furniture and them something there for the repayment. You understand? You have to run go borrow money and them thing there. All right. Transfer that to the gully cleaning, right? The fact that the gully was not cleaned every year, it keep building up more and more, and it becomes more difficult to clean. So if they were cleaning every year, as in paying the loan every month, right, you would only have 1 month worth of loan to pay. So you would only have one set of debris to clean every year. The trees in the gully could not have grown to the heights that they are. The amount of silt in the gully could not reach the level that it reached in a 1 year. So instead of needing 5,000 trucks, you would probably only need 50. You don't get the drift. So a lot more can be done and it can be streamlined because we know the period for which there will be a hurricane. Now the other thing when we see that go on before is members of parliament crying out for a lack of support, not getting funds to clean the gullies and stuff in them area. Now, when I say members of parliament, it wasn't from the opposition alone. Government members were also crying out because I see people bashing the opposition MPs saying all kind of stuff. But when government MPs come out crying out, Terryland, for example, was crying out about the lack of support. You understand? Now, I know Terryland not tell no lie by Mr. Mackenzie. Maybe if it was Everall, he would have tell lie upon him, but not Mr. Mackenzie. You understand? So when the PMP MP then come out and say the same thing, we don't have to believe. You don't get what I say? Yeah, man. So enough was not being done in preparation. And we know every year, so we have a hurricane season. We don't have hurricanes hitting us every year. But there's a thing they call preventative maintenance. If we do that, then when a hurricane does come, we don't have to be running up and down all over the place like what I see happening the other day. Mark, you can't dictate where we can't dictate where the hurricane do. Right? Now I see some people on social media in particular saying, oh, no, stop politicize the thing. Look here, it is engraved in politics, right? Remember, it was Everall Warmington who said, no PMP councillor now get fame money. The money which was supposed to be our taxpayers' money became fame money and said, no PMP councillor now getting money for spend. You understand? So it was already politicized. It is engraved in politics. When they make out road work and Christmas work and then something there, what do you think it go? If it's a PMP MP in the constituency, 90% of the people that will get the work at PMP supporters. And the next 10 are JLP just to make them not ball out too much. And vice versa. Everything is politicized. So we're not talking about don't politicize. It politicized a long time. It is engraved in politics.
People, that is what the brethren are saying. Not sure what are your thoughts and your views. I don't know how the thing go. Big up on yourself and bless up on yourself. And as usual, we'll catch you on another one. I'm out.